Hello, Sierra Leoneans. This is the voice of the unshakable, commonly known as Mrsta Salone. As today made for be the 3rd of July 2024, please Sierra Leoneans wanna listen and share this message. Today I get a very important information again for bring out to every Sierra Leoneans. The case we pay, the must hope. We say we all, na day we go all. Nothing no go make we left there, and nothing no go make we come out there. Today, I get two important information again for bring out to every Sierra Leoneans. My first message today, they go to the international community, the American ambassador, the British High Commissioner, the European Union, the defeat the United Nations, and the ECOWAS, and the African Union. Today, now when I get my first message today, when my second message, they go to the people of Sierra Leone. Right? You know, from last week, I did see a meeting where they go on na lodge, where David Moina Shenge. The old meeting say the West and American, they chase their own interest. It said they not look for justice. They advise Julius Maada Bio. Right? Because according to Julius Maada Bio, it don't make it very clear, say, when they succeed in this fight, he go make sure, say, yes, they withdraw from the West and American. Then go focus on Russia. Right? According to Julius Maada Bio, he said they don't succeed in everything. And just after the tripartite committee, when they're done with the work, if they reinstate them back as president, if they legitimize in presidency, the Russian government don't plan for Guam top securities. The Russian government don't plan for can open back the embassy in Sierra Leone. The Russian government don't plan for can give a nuclear power plant for electricity in Sierra Leone. It says so ready for work with Russia than the West. He said, now this guy, Shenge, make it very clear to Julius Maada Bio. You know, because of this conversation, don't reflect my memory back to the interview where the man wedding a power, because not Maada Bio in a power, in West and the rule, where he grants na America, na Africa University. Right? David Moina Shenge say, let Maada Bio not expose himself for say yes, he want for work with Russia. What in it for do? Let it look out to the United States and the Britain the interest. Now the only way we're able for rig this particular committee, this tripartite in their favor. David Moina Shenge said the interest of the Americans and the West now waiting. Make them look out to the mining companies them. Make them give them free skills, free place for mind. Make them give them less tax. Make them give them more space for mind. When the Maada Bio do this to them, they will become so stupid and do waiting. And rig this thing at their own interest, at their own favor. This is the advice where David Moina Shenge give to Maada Bio. So Maada Bio now don't agree. Say he go stand now for begin they promise them for say if they give them space for mind, if they give them good place for mind, after they succeed in what in them plan, then go give the Britain and the American government, they give them 24 hours for left Sierra Leone. Right? I want the American ambassador, let una pay great attention. I want the British High Commissioner, let una pay great attention. President Bio, they come with an offer for give una free place for mind, for give una more place for mind, for loot the minerals in Sierra Leone according to him. But when they succeed in this fight, they will make sure say yes. Then drive una out of Sierra Leone. They are planning to work with Russia instead of the West and America. Right? So this take me memory back to the interview of the First Lady in America, which I want you guys to listen to this interview.
During an interview with the Harvard University Center for African Studies, the First Lady of Sierra Leone, Fatima Maada Bio, shared some shocking and secretive insights on the topics of mineral exploitation versus development in Africa. How African heads of state who stand up for their people often become hot targets for destruction by the West, the shocking way the United Nations sees Africa, and much more.
the kind of mineral resources we have in our country is enough to take care of everybody in that country. We should not have a single poor person in Sierra Leone. But unfortunately, we are not given the free will to make decisions on our own mineral resources. There's always Big Brother who decides. A simple example about Sierra Leone. Every mining company that is in Sierra Leone today is owned by a foreigner.
Every mining company that is in Sierra Leone today is owned by a foreigner. Listen, this is the voice of the so-called first lady in Sierra Leone, right? Going at the West and America. And this is their plan. Let's listen.
Every mining company, it's the American, it's the British. Our electricity, Bumuda, is run by the British, and we still don't have light. We're looking for light, electricity. If you don't have electricity, how can you talk about education?
This is the message from Fatima Jabibio, right? He said, upon all that the West are in control, the Britain are in control of our electricity, but they still cannot afford lights in Sierra Leone. All this is just a waste of resources. We are just wasting ourselves under these people. Let's continue.
Education. How can you talk about health facility? How, with all the minerals we have, there is a cap you put. Before my husband became the president of Sierra Leone was benefiting. They said, what's the word? 0.000.1%. What is that? Basically, a company can take as much as $100 million out of the country in terms of minerals, and then they can just give the country $10,000.
This is the calculation. This is the mathematics, right? Meaning what she's trying to say, you guys are in Sierra Leone to loot the country. You guys are in Sierra Leone. They don't have any help from you guys. They cannot see any profits from you guys. You guys are there just to loot the country. But you guys should wait for them to be legitimized. You will get the biggest shock of your life, according to them. Right? They are going to get rid of all your company, but now they say they are going to fool you guys by offering more place for you guys to mine. But when they succeed in this fight, the proverb that President Bill gave at the presidential lodge, he said the biggest fight in marriage is for you to graduate from wife number 1 to wife number 2. What is the meaning of this? As soon as they finish with this one, as for 2028, 2033, that one is just